Taurus, welcome. It's Jeff here at Raise Your Vibration TV, and that means it's time for your weekly tarot reading. This tarot reading is going to be for April 29th all the way to May 5th, Cinco de Mayo. So, we've got a lot of astrological things going on, a couple things that pertain to you, Taurus. Let's go down the list. 429. Venus, the planet of love, finances, feeling good, looking good. It's the planet of love, man. It's going into your sign. And Venus rules Taurus. It is your ruler. So it is going to be extra powerfully strong going into May, okay? And then the next day on 4:30, April 30th, we have Mars, the planet of sex, drive, passion, the male counterpart to Venus, is moving into its ruler, Aries. So we've got Venus moving into its sign of Taurus on the 29th. And then we have Mars moving into its ruler in Aries on the 30th. So that sets the stage for definite things shifting. Mars is coming out of a water sign. It's a very weak placement for Mars. And going into Aries, oh boy, that's a thrust forward. Not only that, but on May 2nd, a few days later, Pluto is going to go retrograde again. So again, we're going through this back and forth through the zodiac with Pluto. And Pluto is asking to get us perspective on the world stage. So you're going to see things leading up this week that are going to be profound in the news. So pay attention to that. Pay attention to anything in your life. Again, Pluto is shaking things up to have us get perspective. Then on May 7th, even though this reading only goes to the 5th, because we're going to talk about this in the next reading that's going to follow, is we have a new moon on the 7th in your sign. So this is huge, huge, huge week, just 1 week for you, Taurus. So let's hit it. Let's see what the cards got to say. How are we going to navigate all this energy, this shifting energy? Anytime a planet moves into a sign, it takes on that characteristic of the sign. And because Venus is your ruler and it's moving into Taurus, that's big time energy. So let's see what we got and how we can resolve it. And what do we need to work on? What do we need to put forward? Yeah, this is good fucking energy right here. Yeah, look at that. Yeah. All right. Boom. 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 Wow. Wow. Okay. For a minute there, I didn't know how this was going to go. But of course, my guides and spirits and everything you want to call them, they always guide me to where it needs to go. All right, Taurus, this is broken down into 3 sections. What we need to work on and be aware of, what we need to release, what we need to shut the door on, whatever. You see how dark it is over here? Look at how dark that is. Pay attention to that. Then what we need to put in place for the week, okay? And the outcome. And the outcome looks really good. However, we got to work on that. We got the Devil, the 5 of Pentacles, and the Hermit. This is a nice time to get introspective. It's not a time to start feeling bad for yourself or feeling like you've missed opportunities. The 5 of Pentacles, the Devil says, don't be tempted to fill in the blank with the card. Don't be tempted to let your fear of failure get to you. Don't be tempted to look for the answers outside of yourself. You have all the answers within. What you need to embrace this week. This is an excellent time for healing. When the Star card comes out, this is an excellent time for healing. It is also a time to trust the universe. You are always connected to it. So this fear can be alleviated when you trust that the universe will bring it to you. It also entails the Emperor here, taking your power back of the situation. See, when we fear the situation, we've given up our power. So don't be tempted to give into your fear of failure or fear in general and loneliness and feeling left out. And don't be tempted to give yourself the time necessary to heal, to get your power back, because then the outcome is two aces. Ace of Wands, a beginning, it's a change. It's a new change. Ace of Pentacles. Universe is handing you something. It's handing you the seeds, and the Seven of Pentacles is putting the energy and the time into nurturing said seeds. That's that new moon energy that's happening. So this new moon is going to be, this new moon is really going to bring an opportunity here. New job, new way of looking at things. It's change. All right. Let's do some Psychic Tarot. It's really weird. I was gonna grab the clarifiers, but I don't need to clarify anything. It's pretty cut and dry here. All right. We need to go within this week. We need to release our fears. I release all fear, doubt, and worry. I replace it with love, joy, and peace. I say that a lot. And it works. It works. It really does. Because your mind, something can trigger that mind to just spiral. And you don't need to let it do that. You can change it. All right. Yeah, look at that. Disruption. Don't be tempted to focus on the disruption. Don't be tempted to suffer in silence. It's an end to that. Use your inner wisdom this time. Again, it's almost like the Hermit card. Very powerful placement and balance. Everything will balance out, but you need to work on these right here. Don't be tempted to go into this bad state when you're about to be given these opportunities. And this is usually almost like a form of self-sabotage. Some of you may be susceptible to that. So be aware of that. Are you prone to self-sabotage just when things are about to be handed to you? You find some way to foul it up, So be aware of that. Are you creating the disruption? Use your inner wisdom. All right, let's get some Psychic Tarot for the heart. Do I have anything else? Yep. Yeah, take the lead. Look at that. Open up. Open up to free yourself of all that. And that's heart chakra stuff. In the meantime, just breathe. Just breathe. Pay attention to 444, 444, and take the lead. Yeah. Chill out, Taurus. There's some good stuff coming your way. It's involving you just breathing and trusting the universe, using that inner wisdom to take that power back. That's profound. Let's look at love. We don't have any cups whatsoever. This is an internal thing, Let's see how it's affecting your relationships. Let's see. What do we got for love for Taurus this week? Anything else? Okie dokie. Okay. We're obsessing. We're a little horny. That's okay. Open up. You know what I mean? You're not stuck. Some of you may be feeling like you're stuck in relationships. Uh-oh. Are we being superficial here? Or is this a hard truth that you need to realize? Okay? Some of you need to speak your truth. Queen of Wands, speak your truth. Although we have this turning point with the Hierophant here, this is faith. This is divine union. This is some of you opening up to the divine union. You're not stuck. Again, this devil energy could make us obsessive about relationships. Maybe that's what's going on here. We're being obsessive when we just need to trust that the universe will bring it, okay? The Knight of Wands is here. It's again, this kind of electric energy, it's very Aries-ish, the Ace of Wands, the Knight of Wands here. So don't rush into anything, don't be tempted to just take what you can get. Use your discernment. And the King of Pentacles, this is your energy. This is feeling secure in what you do. Feel that balance in your relationships. But there could be some obsession, I think, in some of your partnerships that maybe you need to either speak to somebody. It's very confusing energy. And remember that that corner is very dark. Look at it. It's still dark with that shining light, that open up card. Open your heart. So you're not stuck in your relationships. You're only as stuck as you believe you are. Strictly sexual. This connection is passionate but not enduring. Yeah, see, I think that's a message for some of you is, let me grab this card. For some of you, it's strictly sexual. There's definitely sexual energy here with both devils out. So, it's passionate, but is it enduring? Is it long lasting for some of you? Protected, you are safe and divinely guided. Again, that universe card, that star card is saying trust. You're protected. Take the lead. Go slow. For some of you, this is a big deal. Go slow. Take time to get to know each other. Again, that Knight of Wands energy rushes in really fast. So go slow with that. Take the lead in this. There's a lot of you kind of sitting in the back waiting for someone else to do it for you, and that's not going to work. All right, let's get a closing message for you. Oh, of course, there's going to be plenty of that. Celebrate. You're being asked to celebrate a recent accomplishment, no matter how big or small, Taurus. Do something special to commemorate the moment. You deserve that and so much more. And that is kind of like the main theme under this, is that you're opening up and taking your power back. You're not letting your fear and your obsession get to you. You're going to breathe through this. You're going to use your inner wisdom, and you're going to open up to new beginnings and possibilities. Preferably in the finance department, because there's a lot of pentacles and there's no cups in this reading. So we're obsessing about relationships and it's strictly sexual. If it was love, we'd be littered with all kinds of cups. So remember that. All right, Taurus, that's going to do it for this week. Remember, get in line. A lot of relationship stuff is going to be coming up for you. So we're going to talk about that next week with the new moon. And please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Put I claim it in the comments. And I will see you all next week.